Uh, yeah. So guys, I did just upload the. I honestly just uploaded my the video recording, and I just had it referenced over to my LinkedIn account, and I just sent it to my dad via WhatsApp. I think I just did. At least my dad. I did send it over to WhatsApp. WhatsApp or WhatsApp. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it, but I'm pretty sure it's some sort of British app. It might be British or Caribbean or something like that, but I haven't had time to look it up. You know, the company keeps evolving or transforming or changing and so forth. So eventually it's going to become completely Americanized as I requested. I'm not too sure if it has been transferred to the Caribbean or back to the British officially, but WhatsApp, it's an app. It's a messaging app. So I communicated with my dad. I referenced over to my dad the video recording that I uploaded this morning on YouTube, and it's regarding the legal and political tenets of the Eighth Amendment, the Constitution of the United States, of the Constitution. But anyway, so yeah, hopefully by the end of the day, or maybe tomorrow, I won't be as hoarse, my voice itself. But essentially, what I'm trying to communicate to you guys is that there are lookalikes of mine who are purported being me, and have purported horrible things about myself, or have purported that I'm not who I say I am, and that I've never gone to college, that I've been stealing his work, his identity, I've been having plastic surgery to take his look. The arrogance of some of these lookalikes, regular folks, just everyday folks, to prove that humanity itself, even though I do see all innocence in everyone, and everyone has a standard level, a minimum level of innocence in them. Each and every person, we've made sure of that, us from above. But I do see that this is what I want you guys to know. It does not matter what you look like. It does not matter what you think of yourself. You are capable of being shockingly arrogant. You are capable of being shockingly inconsiderate, shockingly selfish, shockingly irrational, and shockingly delusional. No matter what you look like, black, white, Native American, Hispanic, handsome, less handsome, long hair, short hair, straight hair, kinky hair, whatever it is. So I've studied, and I do this every lifetime. I make sure to do it so that everyone knows that I'm considerate of every contemporary perspective, contemporary culture, contemporary pathology of populations, or the global population itself, humanity in general. But anyway, this is not nonsensical. It's a lot of information that I'm providing to you guys. You guys are going to have to listen to it over and over and over again and take your time to understand what I'm saying to you guys. Okay, the United States federal government will provide to each and every person of relevance the confirmation that what I have asserted or communicated to you guys is true. And then this is going to happen over the next 2 months or so. They're going to confirm that I am who I say I am, that I have not lied to you guys yet. And when I've provided white lies, I have denoted and I have explained that this is a white lie. And I don't need you guys voicing over anything, saying this is a white lie, this is a white lie. I don't need you guys to do that. Don't do that nonsense anymore. There's no point to it. It's only holding you guys back. You guys are fighting or petitioning to invisible forces instead of petitioning to me. And when you guys are being, okay. This is what I want you guys to know. I am the real deal. Okay? I am God. Not they kept saying God Almighty. Jesus Christ is God Almighty because we just want to say that Bruce Almighty was a joke, the movie, so we're just going to say he's just a joke. He just believes that he's God. No. That's enough. I am honestly God, and I want you guys to know who you guys are petitioning to. When you guys petition to invisible forces or faux leaders, you guys are not petitioning to any effect which is confirmable, which has any long-standing security to provide to you and your posterity. Okay? And when you guys petition to me, you don't petition to me in aggression or anger or outrage or fury. You petition to me with complete respect, not just considering who I am, but just as a human ethic. You petition to me in complete respect. Barack Obama is not going to be able to help you guys out. He's just not going to help you guys out. No matter what he petitions to all the external forces, all of the external forces, guaranteeing to you guys that he's the one that matters. Barack Obama has given up. He's just acting at this particular point. Okay? He's just acting. He just got caught, and he's trying to figure out a way how he's going to get out of the situation, because apparently I'm the one who controls everything and his fate. He has lost Kamala. He's trying to get her back. He agreed to share Kamala Harris with Doug Emhoff. I'm going to get her out of that situation for good. Okay? It's not worth sharing both of you guys. Okay? It's just not worth it to her. He'll figure out what I'm saying to him. I'm taking Kamala Harris away. She has my kid, and what I've provided to you guys additionally on that particular matter is true also. But at least you guys should say this. Yeah, Kamala Harris does have Shawn Dexter John's son, one of his sons. She did have a child of Shawn Dexter John. She's not out of her mind. Okay? So, Barack, I am God. I punished you for the mistakes that you made. I rescued her for the mistakes that she did not make. Be happy that God punished you, young man. Be happy that Jesus Christ punished you. Middle-aged man, old-aged man, whatever you want to consider yourself. Okay? Be happy that I punished you and not Satan. I'm not joking around. You let the shit go. Do you understand me? And when I say Barack Obama, I'm not saying Barack Obama signing off. This is not Barack Obama speaking through me or demanding me say these things. I need you guys to know that. Got it? So yeah, Mitt Romney is going to be the next president of the United States, even though Nikki Haley is going to be elected president, and she's going to fake an assassination on inauguration night. She's really going to fake an assassination. I've explained this to parts of my inner circle, and that's true. I promise you, it's temporarily declassified, but it's honestly going to happen the way that I've stated. Okay, but he's going to serve 2 terms. He's going to be elected for the second term, 4 years later, in 2028. And he's going to serve 2 terms as President of the United States, the first Mormon President of the United States, the first, I'm just going to say first Mormon, okay? Because Mormons are certainly Christians, obviously. They're part of my Christian church. They really are. It does not matter if they are or not. It's not going to make a difference. But yes, they are part of the Christian church in all definitions and form. They are peculiar in that they do believe in the Book of Mormon, even though I wrote it a bit schizophrenically. All the Book of Mormon actually says, in all honesty, I wrote it in heaven, I really did. And I brought it over as Abraham Lincoln, I really did. Okay, all it says is that all of the tribes from all over the world, their souls have been transferred to different parts of the world, and the original tribes from the Semite and Jewish tribes from Egypt and Samaria, they've moved to the United States of America in this particular lifetime or this century, or this and that. It was written schizophrenically, not a disorder. Okay. When I say schizophrenically, this is what I mean. It was written to confuse, but to present the truth within the confusion. That's what we mean by schizophrenic within the Central Intelligence Agency. Okay? You guys are not going to be able to keep up with me. Why do I keep saying that? Because you guys keep saying, Barack keeps saying to Mitt Romney, you're not going to be able to keep up with me. Mitt Romney is saying, you are not going to be able to keep up with me. Barack Obama is thinking, I'm going to be the first commissioner of the Americas, no matter what this guy says. And then Mitt Romney says, Barack, you have no idea who the fuck Shawn is. He's going to destroy your life in ways you cannot imagine if you don't quit. Barack, you're not going to be commissioner or executive or first president of the Union of the Americas or the Americas, any of that. You're done. I'm going to help you out in secret, but you are done. Mitt Romney, you are not going to become the first president of the world, and your son is not going to become the first president of the world, and your pick is not going to become the first president of the world, and your arrogance and that of Barack Obama trumps each other, you guys are not going to be able to trump each other, and you guys are not going to be able to argue that I'm too arrogant. I'm responding to your level of shocking arrogance after having been shockingly humble over the past 15 years and allowing you guys to believe that I was in jail or at a homeless shelter for 15 fucking years. You guys are done. Okay? So this is how it's going to go down. Okay, I make all the decisions, and I'm going to provide commissions to you guys. Barack Obama is going to fake his death, and his commission is to help manage and articulate in video conferences, in traveling overseas, and so forth, and going to Australia, and going to Indonesia and Japan. And he's going to articulate why we need an Asia-Pacific Union without the United States being an official or express member state. And he's going to articulate why the United States territories, the American territories in the Pacific, should be member territories. And he's never going to say member states ever again. And he's going to argue why Hawaii should be a protocol member state or protocol member territory. I'm going to give him some sort of leeway and see where he goes with that. Okay, you are done. Barack, you are done. Okay? So Mitt Romney, I'm going to provide you the guidelines to your 8-year presidency, your 2-term presidency. Okay? And you're going to accept it as that. Ron Paul, I'm going to give you the presidency. 2 terms succeeding that. 2 to 3 terms succeeding Mitt Romney's 2 terms. I made that decision. Well, I'm not speaking of Ron Paul. I mean Rand Paul. I think it's Rand. Oh, Rand Paul is the father, right? Yeah, Rand Paul. I'm speaking of Rand Paul, the son, Rand Paul. He's going to be president of the United States. They keep changing, saying that they're both Ron Paul Jr., Senior, whatever. Rand Paul is going to be the president of the United States. 2 terms, 2 to 3 terms, succeeding Mitt Romney's 2 terms. I've made my decision. Okay? And I'm not going to allow you guys to say bum logic anymore. So you guys can keep looking into my Truist and Scotiabank partnership joint account that says that I do have $10 million reserved and this and this and that. You guys can keep looking into it. Just don't attempt to steal anything out of it. Okay? It's just a cover. It's not a dummy account. It's just a cover for real accounts that I do have protected, but essentially a real consolidated account that I do have protected by the Central Intelligence Agency under INTERPOL protection without any sort of criminality inferred or imposed onto me. And it's exclusionarily my money. Obviously, I should not have to argue that it is, but I'm fair enough to argue why, and I've done so consistently. Okay? So, yes, I'm going to take Kamala Harris to heaven, and if I have to do so in handcuffing her as an INTERPOL agent, then that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to take her to heaven, to the edge of heaven, honestly, to the edge of heaven. I'm going to heal her. She's going to become 15 years younger, in all honesty, no plastic surgery. I've done this consistently over the past 10,000 years. You guys can look at the video recording, the videos on YouTube of me visiting the Americas, the Mormon videos. I did not necessarily look that way. I looked close enough to that. I was certainly white when I visited South America, and I healed all these people, you know, from leprosy, arthritis, blindness, deafness, and all sorts of stuff. I literally can do that. Okay, so, but I'm going to take it to a special dimension on the edge of heaven, or at the edge of heaven. I'm going to heal her. And I'm going to do that with several women. Okay? Those who have gone through a lot of hell in being associated with me and haven't had my kid. So, Corinne Japere, if I have to arrest you Since I do have the right to arrest you, you have made a lot of criminal mistakes. But under instructions from federal government agents, or federal agents, I've had to be considerate. But I'm gonna take you to the edge of heaven. I'm gonna heal your body. Okay? I'm gonna prove to you that I am who I say I am. And I'm gonna do the same with Kamala Harris. I'm gonna make her 15 years younger, and she's gonna bear me 2 kids, 2 additional kids. With me is Khaled Hassan, Sundiata's son. I have to get her out of the conviction, the Interpol and ICC conviction that she's had to endure in trying to run away from the law. She was literally arrested and convicted of war crimes. And she simply was following directions from federal agents, Don McGahn, who scared her into making those decisions. But eventually she got comfortable with liking and affirming those decisions personally. Okay? So I'm going to take it to the edge of heaven. I'm going to make her 15 years younger. And she's going to bear me 2 children. My genetic and biological children. Okay, 2 additional children. And Corinne is also going to bear me 2 additional children. Okay? I'm going to do the same with some of these other women. Vanessa Williams, I'm going to have to do the same. I'm still going to have to continue to punish Rick Fox for what they did to Kobe Bryant. And I'm going to be shockingly wicked if they say they cannot handle it. I'm going to make sure that them being at the homeless shelter with Chris Webber is no longer a joke. Okay? You guys are going to respect me as your father. You guys are going to respect me. Okay? I'm always serious. You guys messed up, and you guys messed up badly, and you guys messed up pathologically, and you guys messed up in trying to get out of trouble. Minimum trouble. You guys messed up badly in trying to get out of minimum trouble. Well, minimal was actually correct. They said say minimum. Minimum instead. I guess they can argue which is which, minimal or minimum. But anyway, okay. So, guys, what you guys did to Isaiah Thomas, the 5'9" or 5'8" basketball player, even though he's not a perfect person, even though he's not an angel per se, what you guys did to him was quite awful. What you guys did to so many of these folks was quite awful. Okay? What you guys did to Allen Iverson was shocking. What you guys did to Kobe Bryant, because you guys found out that Kobe Bryant is my favorite son in heaven, was quite much. I'm going to be quite disastrous. Without breaking the law, without being unethical. By just destroying your will to have that shocking ego that you guys displayed as celebrities, as famous people, who always see smiles on people's face when they walk by, or shocking looks, and so on. And the FBI always laughs about these stuff. Okay, they say, well, we send these people over, and they get paid $100 to act, shocked that a celebrity is walking past and so forth. All right, the FBI always laughs about that, but it's wrong to dupe people into believing that people like them unusually. But it's wrong for people to react to that sort of situation in being egregiously or pathologically criminal. So that's why I address the FBI, and I address those who fell for the trick, pathologically and egregiously, in communicating that the trick just brought forth something that they were trained to become or wanted to become. Rapists, thieves, frauds. Okay? So, so I'm not stealing anyone's money. I'm not transferring funds or resources or monies from anyone's account. I'm not unlawfully receiving money from any federal agency or department. And I'm not, how do you say? Okay, but anyway, so they're just not going to be able to get what they want out of this particular monologue. I said, enough of the monologue, it's time to get into a criminal activity. That's what the rap song said. I said, Barack Obama, you have not won a battle yet. I said, Barack Obama just figured out that I'm not joking around, that I am really God, Jesus Christ, that I know all things, that no one is briefing me, that Craig Robinson and the white supremacists are not fooling me into any sort of crazy belief. This is what Barack Obama's found out. Mitt Romney, the Mormons, and Craig Robinson, and some of the white FBI agents, they're not working with Shawn Dexter John. They're not fooling him into believing that he's Jesus Christ. Because Barack Obama actually got to the point of believing that he was Jesus H. Christ. They bamboozled him into believing that because they tortured him when they found out that he's the reincarnated Prophet Muhammad. And when they revealed to him, Barack Obama, you really are the reincarnated Prophet Muhammad. Shawn came over here and he told us everything. He showed us everything in the world. We are pretty sure that you're the Prophet Muhammad, that he's certainly not Jesus Christ, and we were sure that you never thought you were. But we were just joking around. So he thought that's what I was going through. He honestly thought that. Okay? So he thought that for about a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks he thought that he was Jesus H. Christ, a secret Jesus Christ. So he was tortured into thinking that. All right? So guys, this is what I want you guys to understand, okay? I'm not here to create any sort of, chaos. I'm not here to create any sort of, any sort of malady onto any individual, or I'm not here to impose any sort of malady onto any individual. I am not here to look like a fool on behalf of anyone, or as a sacrifice for anyone else, or for anyone. I want you guys to know that. Okay, I want you guys to get everything else out of you guys' minds, which confirms that, which supports what you guys wanted to believe. Having to do with what I've just explained. Okay, so I guess it's what time is it? It's 8:30 in the morning, and it's Saturday. I did not expect there to be too many cars on this particular street, but they keep driving by. But anyway. So Barack Obama, you are not the one. LeBron James is not the one. Michael Jordan is not the one. Barack Obama, you are not the reincarnated Abraham Lincoln. Barack Obama, you are the reincarnated Frederick Douglass. Albert Mann is not the reincarnated Frederick Douglass. Barack Obama, let it go. No more delusions. Life is not a game. It's not about claiming stuff. It's not about believing whatever the hell you want to believe. Okay? You're not going to believe whatever you want to believe to do whatever you want to do with a clean conscience. That's not what life is about, man. That's certainly not what I'm doing. I'm sure of that. I've articulated that competently and consistently. And consistently. That's what I meant. Okay? You are the Prophet Muhammad reincarnated. Mitt Romney is literally the Prophet Joseph Smith reincarnated. I am God. I am Jesus Christ. I don't even like using the word reincarnated, but essentially reincarnated because this is a new life and a new human body that I'm using. I created this body for me. There's no soul of anyone else's in this body, and there never was. I want you guys to know that. Okay? I am Jesus Christ. I am God. I want you guys to accept that. Okay? Good. I can see we're getting traction. We're getting traction within the federal government of the United States. Not all over the world, but the governments of member states of the United Nations. I'm pretty sure we've gained positive traction. Not just confirmation that I am who I am, but positive traction that I am who I am, and that they're going to be at least comfortable with me being who I am and them accepting it. We're getting that sort of traction all over the world, and certainly within the federal government of the United States, now that Barack Obama no longer believes that he has a chance to get in the way of anything that I have decided. And these are not propositions, these are not proposals, these are not ideas, These are not just mere concepts. What I've provided, what I've presented, what I've authored and published, those are official policies of the United States government. Official policies of the United Nations via the Central Intelligence Agency and INTERPOL. That is honestly the truth. Okay, guys? And stop asking to believe whatever you guys want to believe. He said a good person would just allow us to believe whatever we want to believe. No. When you get in trouble, you're no longer allowed to believe whatever you want to believe. When you are not in trouble, you can believe in whatever you want to believe. As long as you're not criminal. No one is going to confront you for believing whatever the fuck you want to believe. When you mess up and you get caught by God, you no longer get the opportunity to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, because that's the only gift out of punishment. That's the main gift out of punishment, is no longer believing whatever the hell you want to believe in. When you get captured by Jesus Christ, let go of everything else and you follow me. Okay, I'm the fisher of men and women. When I capture you, you let go of everything else and you follow me. That's the only gift. Okay, and trust me, that gift comes with a lot of rewards when you stick the course that I provide to you, that I prescribe to you. Okay, Corinne? Stop asking to believe whatever you want to believe. Okay? I provided you guys so many different religions, variations of the truth. Okay? I provided you guys so many different philosophies, so many different scientific theories. When you get in trouble, you follow me. You accept your initial torment, and you accept the moderacy, the moderation that I'm going to provide you in moving forward with me. Happiness, secret happiness. That's not acknowledged by the popular world. You move forward with me, Corinne Japierre and Kamala Harris. You move forward with me. Okay, guys, so the biometrics can see it's the same person, and I promise you can see that this is the same person. So I want you guys to understand this. The biometrics, it's real. It really can detect facial features to even minute attributes of a person's facial makeup, and even eye color, all sorts of stuff. So when I do that, my computer system and those within the affiliated system, it does pick up that this is me. I don't want you guys thinking that this is a second person who's about to upload a video recording on the same YouTube page at all. I don't want you guys thinking anything crazy whatsoever. I need you guys to take this completely serious, okay?